हरि बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे, बाजे
मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे, बाजे मुरलिया
बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे।
हरे हरे बांस की बनी मुरलिया, हरे हरे बांस की बनी मुरलिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया,
चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, चंचल चतुर, चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, कनक मुंदरिया साजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे।
ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यम्। भद्रकाले नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतर्पगः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधिता भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णो वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णो वन्दे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। Fourteenth verse. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Na kartrutvam na karmani lokasya srijati prabhu na karma phala sanyogam svabhavastu pravartate nadatte kasyachit papam na chaiva sukritam vibhu ajnanena vratam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaha jnanena tu tadajnanam yeshanashitamatmanaha tesham adityavajnanam prakashayati tatparam tadbuddhayastadatmanaha tannishthaastatparayanaha gacchantya punaravrittim jnana nirdhuta kalmashaha vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini shuni chaiva svapake cha पंडिताः समदर्शिनः। इहैव तैरजितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्माद् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः। न प्रहर्षेत् प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य चाप्रियम् स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढः ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः. The topic of absolute sannyas was started. The beej of that was given in 7th verse. Sarva bhutatma bhutatma kurvannapi na lipyate. That was the beej line, where the absolute sannyas was mentioned. And this was the parathesis of the 18th verse of 4th chapter, Karmaniya Karmaya Pashyet. It was said in another manner. So, 13th verse mentioned about the discrimination of Anatma and Atma. 14th verse described the non-doership of the Atma. 15th verse described the non-enjoyership of the Atma. Na kartartvam was non-doership, and na datte kasyachit papam was non-enjoyership. We experience doer and enjoyer because of ignorance, and therefore 16th verse described about the glory of knowledge. 17th verse described about the 4 things: changing our preferences, God Tatparayana, then Tadbuddhaya, listening from the teacher, Tadatmana, internalizing it, and Tannishta, making it effortless. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th verse. This was 17th verse. 18th verse described about the manifestation as samdarshi. The fruit is as if samdarshi. Samdarshi is the fruit in the 18th verse. 19th verse is the verse of fearlessness, and 20th verse is the verse of being balanced. So 3 verses are giving the 3 fruits: 18th, 19th, and transformation in the personality. Transformational empirical fruit of the knowledge. So what was Tatparayana? When he lives in the world and sees the world, what he sees is these 3 things. Transformational fruit is mentioned in 3 verses as Samdarshi, number 2, Jita Sarga, and number 3 will come today, who is balanced in his interaction. So your picture should be clear. When I say 13th verse, immediately it should come Sarva Karmani Manasa Sanyasya. When I say 15th verse, it should come Nadatte Kasyachit Papam. When I say 16th verse, it should come Jnane Natu Tadajnanam. When I say 17th verse, it should come Tadbuddhayas. When I say 18th verse, it should come Samdarshi. 19th verse, Yaiv Tairita Sarga. 20th verse, Yallanavi. So, I don't remember all these verses. life can be beautiful and light only when the light of knowledge is there. The light and light word is very nice. Huh? When you are having light in the mind, your life is light. First is the word load shedding. So here power failure is called load shedding for those who don't know. That means light without light, it is a load. Not that some load has been taken out. Generally you take out the load from the truck. Load full of material is there. But it is load. Load is being shed to you. So that is called load shedding. It is not light shedding. It has become load now. Anything which you don't know properly and you are feeling dominated by certain things. So understand that there is a problem of some obsession, some concession, some discussion is required. To remove obsession, we require discussion. And to that obsession, you have to give concession. Anything which becomes heavier on your mind, you understand that it is not the issue. It is our ignorance in play. It is the ignorance in action. It's called tension. It's called anger. It's called desire. Ignorance, when it is not playing, it is Kumbhkaran sam sovat nike. So Kumbhkaran was very good when he was sleeping. So when ignorance is in play, this is what will happen. And when ignorance plays, when ignorance plays, when something in that area of ignorance you are asked to act. You are attached to somebody, he is not giving you any sorrow. But he doesn't respond, then that ignorance is attacked. Any area of ignorance of a person he limits a lot everything. He works in too limited zone. Like in the office, if they put lot of limitations upon you, don't talk that department is not your concern. You can't get out of this person. You can't do this work in this manner. So when you are limited, too much instructions are given. Don't do this, don't do like, don't find like that, don't order this. Then feeling of limitation, what you have, then that is called your helplessness. Ignorance expresses as feeling of limitation. Not in the situation, but your understanding is very limited about the subject that you are dealing with. You are not dealing with the subject in its completeness. You are dealing it in very small part. And therefore, when your understanding is very limited about something, then it is always bound to give you more stress and more pain. And then it will become a load, not a light. Mental stress is a name of limited understanding about an unlimited topic. About an unlimited topic, you are having a limited understanding. You have a very constrained understanding. You have put yourself in some kind of self-imposed bondage. When it is said that Jnana Karma Sannyas or actionless in the self, it is trying to create the limitlessness in the understanding about ourselves. But I say, no, this is not like that. You have not understood the whole topic properly. I have not seen past, future, timelessness, space. Therefore, Bhagavad deals with 10 topics. Sarga, Visarga, Sthanam, Utaya, Poshanam, etc. So that I can have a bigger vista. I can have a bigger understanding about the world, about myself. What satsang does, it gives you very big horizon of thinking on the subject. We have mistrained our mind to think too much in a box. So you have to think out of the box. So those who were burying the body, they are now cremating because they are thinking out of the box. So this is important. Don't put the person in a box and move. सोच लो, सोचने में क्या है? All problem are the inability to extend the understanding, to see it in its proper context. You are missing the context. So somewhere I went for Bhagavad Saptah. So what they did, background was ochre color. Total dark ochre color background. Whole, nothing Krishness at all. This desk was ochre color. My asan was ochre color. I was ochre color. Now when I started talking, people were looking here and they said, "Awaaz kahan se aa rahi?" Where? Because everything was too much ochre. I said, "Bhai, remove it. Well, we have ordered it. It's so expensive." They think Swamiji, like, similarly when you go for big show, all ochre color. Sofa they put ochre color. Table, dining table ochre color. अरे यार हम मर जाएंगे इसके पीछे. Then I said, "Bhai, do one thing. Bring Lord Krishna's photograph here and there. Put some flower, some Radhaji. So that there has to be a background of seeing. They can't see me." एकदम सब आकर ही आकर कर दिया. Jacket they gave, that to ochre color. It is not a situation, it is your background that gives you sorrow and joy. I told you that once some student was there and he was with me. So teacher said something, he said, "I am leaving the studies, I am leaving the Sandeep." I said, "Why?" He said, "Teacher scolded me." After 1 year, 7-8 months. I said, "At least complete the course." He said, "No, I am leaving." I said, "The teacher who taught you all these days, he has the right to say, when he gave you knowledge free of cost, then you did not ask why I am getting it. You should have asked that time also, if you are very cause and effect oriented person." Then he said, "I'm sorry." The sorrow is the name of a bad context and a wrong background of your understanding. What is the you see only I? If you remember, in the morning question answer, I was telling one thing, that when you take a photograph, you know which portion to smudge and which is focused. Sometimes they smudge the background, sometimes they smudge this thing. They know what purpose, what thing to, I don't know, how do they do that? It is a Photoshop thing. They can make anything sharp, they can make anything blurry. What is your background? Are you having infinite background of your situation? You have the vision of infinite. Or you have the vision, or you are seeing finite, infinite by finite. Whole life is discovering that background and seeing the situation from that background and not from the pinhole of your ego and vasanas. And therefore, the 18th verse went to tell about Samdarshi. See the background. He says he is not a dog. He is a consciousness, dog in the consciousness. Consciousness expressing through dog as now. Like what you say, dog is my name, is me only. Therefore, Bhagavan Ram, there is something called, in marriage there are formal and informal session. Formal is there where elders are there, gurus are there, parents are there, where priests are there. Informal is called Kobar. Kobar is there. These steel shoes. They do here also. Huh? क्यों भाई? They do here. अच्छा. So they steal shoes or they tease you. They some sarcastic remark they give. Kobar, it is called Kobar. Their elders are not too much allowed. That place is full of, the young people are there, Jijaji, or such kind of things. Saliji, jo kuch bhi hai. So there when they were saying, they started saying to Bhagavan lot of bad words. He said, he is a boar also. And he is a fish also. His eyes are so like a fish only. Lakshmanji was not happy hearing this. Bhagavan was smiling. He said, any word you say to me, it is true. Bhagavan Ram told to Lakshmi, because I was in Varaha avatar, I only took Matsya avatar. I am the one Kachchap avatar. Every word has me meaning, so I don't feel that he is calling my names. I am there. If you say he is donkey, then I am donkey. Only thing, I am not only donkey. I am not only, but I am the donkey also, I am the dog also, I am the cat also, I am the Vidwan also, I am Brahma also. Sa Brahma, Sa Shiva, Sendra, Sokshara, Parma Swarat, Sa Vishnu, Sa Prana, Sa Kalogni, Sa Chandramaha. Have you heard this? Where? Atarshir. Sa Brahma, Sa Shiva, Sendra, Sokshara, Paramaswarat, Sa Vishnu, Sa Prana, Sa Kalogni, Sa Chandramaha. आप पकड़ के रखो. देखो, this practice you have to make it. You cannot run away from. I say God is the background. I am Shiv Bhakt, Shiv Bhakt. Shiv is my background of every action. Or I am Ram Bhakt, Ram is background. Pain is given, I think I accept it because Bhagavan Ram wanted it. I am working for Bhagavan Ram. All the Vibhakti associate with Ram. This is called devotion. Ram is working through me. I am going to Ram's place. I am working by Ram. I am working for Ram, from Ram, of Ram. I who is of Ram and in Ram. That is called all Vibhakti you have Ramized. Don't make it bhed, don't create. If you don't have a proper understanding of the infinite, in which finite is there, you will not be able to handle it. If you are not Samdarshi, you will become Ragi Dveshi because you only see good and bad. Main thing you are forgetting. Somebody said, my daughter's marriage was there, governor came, chief minister came, a lot of people came. We had a hotel, marriage in the biggest hotel of the city. And we had lot of big actor came, not that actors. So another actor came. Very big marriage was there. Excellent marriage. I mean, the mother, father were telling to me. After listening this, I said, but how are the children, those who are husband, how are they now? Are they are happy with each other? Well, long back they had divorced. Within 2 months they got separated. अरे तुम पागल हो क्या यार? You are who is interested that who had come in the marriage? The one who had to live with each other, they are happy with each other, that is the main issue. अब तुम हमको बता रहे हो कि ड्रम वाला आया था तो ये खाने में we had मिठाई made of spinach. Who is understand? Who is after that? इनके करेले की मिठाई थी इनके शादी में, करेले की मिठाई थी वहां पे. हाँ, who is interested in all this? है ना? बता तो ना था वो. So my point is, are you at home with your understanding? What you perceive is not an issue. Whom with you live is not an issue. How much you earn is not an issue. Is your mind at rest? Does it think out of calmness? Are you within yourself? Can you say, I am with me? Or you are something else? So Samdarshi was telling this. Next slok told about that he is not going to rebirth. Yahi tairita sarga yesham samye sthitam mana. स्थिर बुद्धि रसम मूढ़ा. अपने सोचने को आप बार बार ठीक करो. Don't see the situation. See the one on which situation is there. Don't see the changing. Practice to see the unchanging behind the change. Therefore, in the morning I said, don't be on the periphery. Learn to be on the center. Don't be on the periphery. Because periphery there are a lot of rush and you will be pushed. Only way you be at a place where there is no push, where you alone are there. Whole sadhana is jumping, taking your eye, taking your limited self from the body and you put it towards the cause of the world. फिर से बोल देते. Take this eye which is in the body. Remember that I told you that waking, dream and sleep come on eye and go. So I am shifting I'm shifting my eye there. It is a shifting of attention. This verse, 20th verse. So, na praharshet prahrashyet priyam prapya. Very practical verse is there. No dvijet prapya cha priyam. In this world when you live, you will have three things. Desh, Kal and Prarabdha. You have to confront something which you will be conducive, which will not be conducive. You can't live a life where there is no impulses are coming from outside. Some impulses will be coming, some stimuli will be there on you. Something will be favorable, something will be not favorable, something will be charming, something will be beautiful, something will be ugly, something will be provoking you, something will not be provoking you, some people will understand you, some will not understand, some will only stand. So lot of kinds of people are there. Someday food will have very nice food, something will have lot of salt, someday it will not have any salt. This is the life. Someday you will feel cold, someday you will feel hot, someday you will catch cold. You can't catch hot, but you catch cold. You catch hot. Catch cold. English, they say nose runs and feet smells. Funny language. All so many phrases are regarding the body. You have to shoulder the responsibilities. He's the head of the institution. They are the these hands and legs of the house. I can't stomach this fact. It went head over. He's talking without a head and tail. We have to walk tall. Look up. Spineless person. Have a broad chest to take this problem. These are teethless rules. Toothless rules are there. He's poisoning my ear. So my point is that this understanding, when you live in the world, you will have some conduciveness. 3 things you will get: Desh, Kal and Prarabdha. Now, very important is, where is your seat? If your seat is on a wrong understanding, then everything will be unnecessary, small things will get magnified. It is where you are, from there you will see. If you are understanding that I am in the body, I am an important person, I am a knowledgeable person, I am a rich person, I am a high caste person, he is a lower caste person, he is a less knowledgeable person, I am good looking person. This is I. Your I is based on wrong understanding. I am a very talented person. I sing very well. I am my looks, I am very smart and sleek. So, I put gel in my hair. Every day I shave so that I look very smart, like you have shaved. When you put yourself in this understanding, I am knowledgeable, I am much more knowledgeable than you are, I am much more matured than you are. My sons are very well qualified. Acha? Yes. One is 10th fail, other is 12th fail. So they are, how they are qualified? No, he has qualified 9th class. I brush 5 times a day. Acha. 5 times you brush? Yes. But why so many times you brush? No, I brush the mirror out, not my tooth. Oh. So, anything when you define yourself very strongly in such manners, world will crack your definition. It will attack your definition. Be at a place where world cannot attack your definition of I. I felt I am very good singer, and the singing competition was there. Or Ram Navami was telecast. I was not called. It was given Ram Navami and Janmashtami is going on now. In the live streaming was there. Among the artists, my name was not there. And I have learned ragas. Ragas I have learned. but they did not call me. They are underestimating me. Not that they don't know me. They always put me down. Whosoever is doing all this. In 2 minutes they should have given, I could have chanted anything. But who are you? I'm a very good singer. I have been working in all programs I am there. Day and night I have been singing. Kala Academy I am there. In Bombay I am singing. I am singing in what is it called? In front of Prime Minister I am singing. Moment you put yourself, why don't you think that you are not the singer? Now you are attacked. You think you have a very good son. Nobody wants to talk to your son. You think you are a very efficient person. People didn't appreciate it. If you put yourself in a position where the world can attack you, then every day will be a difficult day. It is not a work that is the difficult work. It is your I which you define, which is your understanding, world breaks it. And world doesn't care about it. You may be best, but they don't understand. Who bothers about you? It is your prarabdha. How big you will be, your eye. World gives you the eye. Length of eye will be decided by the world that world gives you. Yes, sir, today you got a lot of honor today. Sit on the top seat. You are a top-notch person. Second day you are a notch person. No seat I went. I went and all reserved seats were there. So I thought reserved seat was for me. So I went and sat on one of the seats because I thought I am also one of the important person. Then one volunteer came with big, what is it called, badge here, such big badge. He said, sorry sir, this is for reserved. This is for main guests. Well, I thought I am also the main guest. No, you are the guest, but please move here because they are likely to come. So I took away the reserved that paper and put it there. But he again put it back. In front of so many people were sitting at the back, I had to move out. I will never go in that place now. I went out from the program only. I got so hurt. There was a function. So Arya Samaji were also there and our Sanatan Dharmi was also there. And the seats were there. So this Sanatan Dharmi came, they put Odiya Baba on the top. And Arya Samaji said, how come they are the top? My will be on the top. He said, Baba, come down. They came down. So then they fought. Okay. Both were fighting. Ultimately they decided Baba will be in the top. But Baba was not there. He was sitting in the audience on the mud and his meditation. And head covered with his Angavastra. They said, Arey Baba, ye hai, ye dekho yahan mein. Bole Baba, utho. Bole beta, where body sits is not important, where your arm sits is important. Jahan kaho baith jaye. Putting a log of wood, a lump of mud and putting this body, for me both are same. कहाँ रख दे इस body को? जहाँ बोलो रख दे. So when you have already defined yourself wrongly, the world will always attack you. There is nobody who can be respected every day, including Bhagwan Ram, including Bhagwan Shiva. Who are we? Buddhi. Nobody is disrespected every day. Nobody is respected every day. Nobody will get conducive food every day. Nobody get unconducive food every day. I hope you are. What Bhagavad Gita is trying, don't be in this garbage bin. This is a garbage bin. Well, what? I am giving a right word. You know what Bhagavan Shankaracharya uses the word? Malbhandam. I'm controlling myself. Because Grihasthas are also there. If I'm only talking to Brahmacharis, I'll give a left and right. Malbhandam. You know what's meaning? Malbhandam. Bhandam means bartan. Vessel of holding fecal material is called body. It's okay. On that you have put your eye. बोला भगवान शंकराचार्य ने एक प्रकरण ग्रंथ में इसको बोला आप कहाँ हैं? ये तो आप why are putting yourself at such a vulnerable state? इतने तुम क्यों अपने आप को ऐसी जगह क्यों रखते हो? When you say shootouts are going on, and better to run away from that, otherwise you may get some bullet here and there. World will keep on throwing some impulses. You be at a position that you are not there to receive it, not hurtable eye. And therefore it says, either you be with the Lord infinite, either you with the background eye on which whole world is coming and going. Nobody can touch you there. Na praharshet priyam prapya. Something conducive will be, don't get overexcited. Please note, here it is vidhiling. Man, it is, but meaning is not for vidhiling. Sanskrit students. Vidhiling, understand? Injunctions are there, mandate. Like pathet, pathetam, patheyuhu, pathehe, pathetam, pathet, patheyam, patheyu, patheyu. This is called vidhiling. Pathet, you should study. Where mandate is there, do like that. Like Pratati Prata Patati Patsi Prata Patat Patayam Prata Pada. That is the Lat Lakar. Like Rama Patati. Rama Patati means Ram studies. And Rama Pathet, Ram should study. That is called mood. Ram should study. Likhet. Likhet means he should write. Dhavet, he should run away. So Praharshet, it does not mean he should not be happy because he is a jnani. So here meaning is na prahashyati. Na prahashyati. That is the indication. Because jnani doesn't need any injunction. He is not a seeker. Because about him it is said, Brahmavid. See the word here? Brahmavid Brahmani sthita sthir buddhi. Because Brahmavid is already knowing. For him there is no injunction. Okay. No injunction, injunction. What is injunction? Injunction means vidhi. Vidhi. Vidhi means you should do this, you should not do this. Rules. Injunction, instructions, what you say. Okay. So he's not very happy. आपने ऐसी जगह क्यों बना के रखा है? For seeker, instruction is there. No dvejet. If you get something, don't get very, very sad. Therefore, Bhagavan Bhashyaka writes, those who are students of Vedanta and those who have Bhashya, I need Bhash, give me. Deh matra atma darshinam hi priya priyo prapti. Underline that. Underline anywhere. No, underline on the book which is there. Deh matra atma darshinam hi priya prapti and full stop. देखो कितनी अच्छी लाइन. देह मात्र, who has only put himself in body related definitions. Who are you? I am the son of Guddu. Or who was your father? My father was Kshatriya. I am Kshatri. Acha. Kshatri, yes. Chauhan, my name is there. My surname is Chauhan. Acha. Who are you? I am Agarwal. Acha, Who are you? I am engineer. Engineer? Yes. Civil engineer. Civil engineer? Yes. Where you are working? I am working in department. I only pass all that. What is called? What is it called? Drawing, etc. Huh? Plans. I only plan. I am the one who. Acha? Yeah. Okay. When they heart, nobody thinks I am body. Please let my mind. Body oriented definitions you possess. Who are you? I am very tall. I am a tall person. Tall person, yes. Who are you? I am intelligent. I have studied a lot. Adobe. I have done Adobe. Adobe adopted? No, not the adopter. Adobe is a kind of software. Don't know anything, keep quiet. Adobe software is there through which you do some Photoshop, etc. Coral is there. Coral near the seas. No, not that coral. It is coral is there, Adobe is there. I am expert in that. This is called Deh Matra Atmadarshi. Pakadna ye sab shabd ko time is not there now. I am remembering time now. Today is 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th and 14th. तो इतना ही दिन है तो कैसे होगा भाई पूरा इतनी धीरे धीरे चल रहे हैं बहुत उछल मत जाओ try to shift your I'm repeating it you act through the body but you define through God you act as a servant through the body but don't define through any bodily relationships not their bodily accompaniments or bodily caste system or bodily knowledges. My definition is either through the God or through the Atma and that is to be firm. Therefore, other word is sthir muda, sthir buddhi. Sthir buddhi means, please note, by shavanen you get jnanam. By mananen, not by mananen you get jnana becomes sthir. Dhyan becomes asamshayavan. And by dhyanen you get sthir buddhi. Sthir buddhi means unchangeable conviction is there. That I am not, my definition is not with anything through the body. The body is tall, not me. Body is tall. I have a car, but I am not a car. I operate through a car. I live through a body. I operate through my car. I am not a car, but car is very beautiful. That doesn't make me beautiful. Car is running. I am not running. I am operating through a car. I am operating through a pen. I am not a pen. This is called sthir buddhi. Asammuda. Asammuda means who is not stuck up. Mood means stuck up. Mood dhatu is there. Ta pratyay is mood. Stuck up. Mood garb is there. That womb in which the baby is stuck up, that is called mood garb. Sthir buddhi rasam muda. And see, therefore I said Brahmavid. His name is Brahmavid Brahmani Sthita. So, one Brahmavid Brahmani Sthita, Sthir buddhi, asam mudha, all four are for same. Priyam prapena parashet. Something good is there, don't. Chalo, let me talk about some sadhana. Prepare from tough moments. You know what is the meaning of training? Supposing you are giving a training in military. You are prepared for tough moments. That means supposing you are left in the jungle. This is training hone wali. So jungle, there is no food, they say. Because you may be, you are trained for worst situation. That you have no food. So, or you have no, lot of clothes are not there. A good training is there where the trainer is preparing you for very difficult things. If pilot training is given, they are told if supposing there is a burst or the engine fails, what will you do? What will you do at that time when engine is failing? What will you do at that time when your tire is punctured? The plane tire. Because if you land up with that plane tire, it will create such a friction, whole thing will catch fire. What will you do at that time? They say, see, at that time, you take the helicopter or plane, go rotate and exhaust the fuel as much as possible. Because it is full, we exhaust it. Where emergency landing is required. There are cases where helicopter or aeroplane has to land on the road. Aeroplane is landed on the highway. Such pilots are also there, great pilots are there. That emergency landing, where to land emergency? It's all ocean sometime, where you will land? Some jungle is there. There is no place to land, it is big plane. So you are trained for such tough moments, then it is called a good training. Not that you are just trained to eat nice food from the air hostess. That is not the training given. That air hostess just comes in night, says, hello sir, and gives you food and you are eating with the co-pilot. Not like that. So a good training is where you are prepared for a tough, and I tell you again, you have gone through your life. Many times you will feel, I was not prepared for it. I didn't know that this I have to face in my job or in my family life. Or this health issue will come, or this person will do like that, or this bereavement I will have. I was not prepared for this. Still I am not prepared. I don't know what to do. Or this disease came. It was too big shock for me. Gita is going to prepare you for that. But you may have preferences. Something good happens, naturally you will have appreciation, but not addiction. You can appreciate, I like this food, I like this person, I like this garden, I like this particular dress. Addiction is where, thing is not there, you are blown apart, you are in a shock. The vacuum comes. You are lost yourself. So let it not become our addiction and obsession. Let it be a just mild appreciation. That preparation we have to do it. Are you prepared for the beloved people will also leave you? Father and mother's passing away news we get. Most of the son and daughter get the news of the passing away of the father and mother. Am I right? No, those who are there. Those who are above 50, 60, they will be endorsing. It is not a pleasant thing. Especially mother is not passing away. No. We have to hear that. And sometimes there is no earning member other than me. I am the only son, daughter is there, and I am the eldest among the whole family. And there is nobody else. I am the only, I am supposed to be only breadwinner, and I am still studying. Now there is a pressure, now you work. ऐसा भी होता है? Am I right? No? This happens. Sometimes you go to the hospital, you think it's ordinary, I'm just feeling very tired nowadays. Doctor says go for a blood test. Blood test, oh my God, he's shocked. He said, you are in a cancer, I think. You are prepared? Well, no, doctor, please do something. He said, please go for more checks. I am referring to this oncologist. Please go, immediately do. And the doctor says something, it's too late. Devaki, it happened like that. She was here in the last SUP course. And it was the last stage. Here only she was saying, I'm feeling a little tired. She used to smile. I said, you have fever. Sometimes fever is there. Within 3 months, everything got over. Are you prepared for such things? You get insults sometimes. You are in the office and you are humiliated sometimes. So I am not prepared for humiliation. World is not, difficulties don't say, may I come in, sir? May I come in inside? Will you opt for pneumonia or you will have simple flu? You will have viral or you will have typhoid? You will have asthma or you will have cancer. Whatever is your choice, I will give. Think tomorrow and tell me, okay? Nothing like that. Unless your eye is not shifted on that infinite, you will always be you will feel a very victimized person, crushed person. Nobody is crushing you. Your wrong notion is making you cry, making you angry, making you crushed, making you sad. Your wrong notions that you have put. Or your wrong notion is very happy. Well, I am above the moon. Next day or above inside the valley. No dujit prapya chapriyam. Both ways. Whole sadhana is pluck your eye and put it at some safe place. Supposing you have a gold, or supposing you have a cash, $70,000, $80,000 or rand. Dollars? When you imagine big. So supposing you have $89 and this much is there. When it is on the table, and now you have to go out, and maid has to clean the room. I think first thing you will do, you will keep it at a safe place. So that it is not takeable. But the whole sadhana is you take your eye and put it at the feet of Lord or on the self. Now it doesn't affect me. Somebody praises, I know it's not my praise. Body is flimsy and that person who is praising is also false. To whom he is praising is also false. False is praising the false. And false is abusing the false. His ego is abusing my ego. My ego is also false. His ego is also false. So false are going in false. Apun to alag hai dono se. बोले क्या माला पड़ी यार हमारे पास. Such a nice mala is there. This thick mala was made. I fell down, such a heavy mala was there. Are by one Panch Mahabhut, this is another Panch Mahabhut and mala is another Panch Mahabhut. 5 element, coming to 5 element and putting another 5 element, what is I to do with it? There is nothing to rejoice. मट्टी पे मट्टी आ रही है, मट्टी पे एक मट्टी दूसरी मट्टी डाल रही है. On mud, another unmodified mud is there. This body is modified mud. That body is another modified mud. This flower is another modified mud. Mud, putting the mud on the mud. What is I to do with that? I am fine. I am Brahmavit. There is no way out for you. Either you be at the feet of Lord and keep this body as an instrument and park it. Park like you have parked the car. Park it. Chupchap baitho. When you don't need the pen, you park the pen. You keep the pen. Again you write some sentences there. So again you write, life is... you write it. Life is just to express godliness and not ego. अब बैठे रहते. Pen is not writing. After some time you keep it. We should not, then again I say, we should not live the life. We should be the life in which living is appearance. Wait. We should not live the life. We should be the life in which living is an appearance. Underline. Again you keep it. But this body, your family is just an instrument. Don't make it nominative case. बहुत अच्छे श्लोक हैं. आपको अपने को you have to pluck and keep it somewhere else. A moment you have definition, I am very good, I am very intelligent. People don't understand. People wanna. I am very young. I am very smart. Or I have very nice children. Or my daughter is very good. My daughter is a very good, physiotherapist. Or my son is a doctor in Albert Lutelli. Acha, yes, he's a senior doctor. Senior doctor, yes. Acha, he's a nephrologist. He's a nephrologist. You need any? No, I don't need. But if you need, please tell me. No, you pray to God, I don't need. No, but you should go for test. No, but I don't need it. Okay. ये जो आपने गलत अपने बारे में धारणा बना के रखा है ना, रॉन्ग डेफिनेशंस, दैट ट्रबल यू, नॉट द वर्ल्ड. हमें क्या पड़ता है, मार दे हमको, शरीर को मार दे, हम तो है नहीं वहां पे. इसमें कौन खुशी की बात हो गई? माला पड़ गई, कौन खुशी की बात हो गई? somebody abuse, what is there? It is only शब्द. गुणा गुणेषु वर्तन्ते इति मत्वा न सज्जते. If you are embedded in something, then you are in trouble. Myness has come, I-ness has come. This issue I am very identified to. अरे क्या है? Why you put your eye at such a small place? You are a cosmic seer. You are a seer of the whole cosmos. Mayyev sakalam jatam. Mayi sarvam pratishthitam. Mayi sarvam layam yati. Tad brahma advayam asmayam. I am that non-dual Brahman. कहाँ क्या? बोले, but he said, you know, that you are very short. You won't have a proper match. You are too short. I felt very bad. He said, even if you are a short husband, you will need a short girl. Our children also will be short. He told me today. So what happened? I'm feeling so sad. Why we are so short? All of us are so short in our family. Like a bonsai, they are there. Is there any mantra I can come to Allah? But short people are very great people. See, Gavaskar was short, Tendulkar was short. Really? Yeah. Maybe I'm not saying, but there is also possibility. Don't think like that. They were all short. They were all short. Lal Bahadur Shastri was very short. One of the Prime Minister of India. He was very short. I said, thank you so much. So don't define like that. We don't need a big problem, small things can shake us. God does, in Tiyano, he tested all devatas by blade of grass. No big test paper. One blade of grass, he tested the whole devatas only. That to dry blade of grass. आप अपने आम को हटाइए वहां से. You do meditation, you do satsang, you do sadhana, I don't bother about it. आपको you have to be healthy identity wise. Healthy identity will not be painful. Unhealthy identity will be painful. And anything, what is unhealthy? What is called unhealthy body or unhealthy eyes? Which can't work for a long time, which is not immune. It gets tired, it has a lot of pain in it. It has a lot of possibility of pain. If your leg is not okay, you run, you walk, you sit, lot of possibilities of pain are there. If tooth is having a problem, lot of possibility. Little I ate and it was paining a lot whole night. Little I ate and it got stuck up. Lot of possibilities of pain are there in you. That is called unhealthy tooth is there. Unhealthy stomach is there. Lot of stomach problems are there. Anything unhealthy has a possibility of lot of anxiety, pain, trouble, fear. So when unhealthy eye is there, you have a lot of pain with something. And you have put on the wrong place. You have placed your eye at a wrong place. Anybody can do anything to you. You are a victimized eye. You are a one who are attackable. You are a one who is chargeable. Who are a one you are very, very gullible. This is not a Mahatma. Mahatma is sthir buddhi, asammudah, brahmavit. कितना अच्छा शब्द, ब्रह्मणी स्थिता. Internalize it. Shift the attention. Budge this and focus on the background. Budging कहते हैं ना, smudge, budge, what do you call it? Smudging, ना? Blurring it and focus the background. Infinite background, I am that. Om Har Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की बोलिए. श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव.